Barbecue, Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner, and his barbecue shirt that is sure to be trending nationwide shortly are at a residence here in Springfield. And Jamie, from the looks of things earlier, you are in ceramic smoker heaven there tonight.
It is that. You know what? 417 magazine. I mean, that's some pretty interesting reading material right there. And I was thumbing through this, and I got to the barbecue section. I mean, we're doing backyard barbecue this August, right? And then I get to this, and this is an article about Tim Shelburne and all of the grilling that he does. And guess what? Tim Shelburne is right here.
I'm right here.
Tim, thanks so much for having
having
us in your backyard this evening. I think weather-wise, this is the best one.
Yeah, get ready for a feast.
It is going to be a feast because Tim has been highlighting some of the different things that he's got going on in every one of these grills. And I mean, every one of these is packed with different things. So before we get to Tim, let's talk again quickly about what we're doing. This is the Price Cutter Color 10 Backyard Barbecue. This is our 4th week of it. People still have an opportunity to enter that contest. We've got one more week. Our final backyard barbecue is next week. That's when we have the grand prize drawing. That's that master-built charcoal grill and smoker. Comes with a fire pit and also a $500 gift card. And you can buy an awful lot of meat with $500. And Tim here, you got an awful lot of meat to display to us this evening.
You're hungry.
Let's start with number one,
okay.
The big reveal.
Okay, on this guy, it's got a corn casserole.
And then we go to number two.
Number 2 is smoked sausage. We have a pork butt here and then some beef short ribs.
I mean, those are some ribs right there. I'm ready to dig into that.
Yep, get ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, as soon as we're done.
And here's the next one.
All right, here we have some chicken drums, and then these are Texas Twinkies with a slight variation. What these are is jalapeno stuffed cream cheese, a bacon-flavored barbecue rub, salt, pepper, pulled pork, and then wrapped with bacon.
And Tim, what I love about this is, okay, last week we had armadillo eggs. This week we've got Texas Twinkies.
Yeah.
I had never heard of either one of them. So, I mean, I'm learning stuff on this backyard barbecue, and this is another item that I'm going to want to try, and I'm going to have to get that recipe from Tim. All right, time for the big finale, the big reveal of the big finale. What do we got in this last smoker?
Here we have a 44-pound whole hog. It's been smoking since 8 o'clock this morning, and coming up in about 20 minutes, we're gonna eat it.
And that is the whole hog. That is a whole hog from snout to tail. I think there's a tail back there.
Yep.
So
you can have it.
we're gonna try to get into that. Now, Tim, when we serve this up, how exactly are you going to start that process out? Because I've never had a whole hog before.
Basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the hog out, place it on a platter, I'll put some kale down, some fruit, kind of pretty it up a little bit. Basically, what we're going to do is going to start here right behind the shoulder, and I will remove the skin, and that will reveal the ribs and then the loin section across the top.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Tim, we're going to be chatting with you a whole lot more, and we're going to have more at 6 o'clock to show, because that'll be when we actually dig in and we do some taste testing. Tim, thanks so much. Let's get to the forecast. We can keep it brief because the weather is absolutely perfect for August. We started off with sunshine this morning. We ended up with partly cloudy skies. Let's take a peek on radar right now. What we find is that it's generally dry. There have been a few very, very isolated sprinkly showers in the area, but it looks like that's going to fade away very quickly, and overnight tonight, picture perfect conditions. I hope every one of you can get outside and enjoy this fantastic evening, and then also get outside and enjoy what tomorrow will be, because tomorrow will be another fantastic day here in the Ozarks. We start off with readings in the low 60s. We're going to end up with afternoon highs back in the low to mid 80s. The overall pattern end of the weekend, it's a mild one. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's August with the kind of weather that we've had this week, minus what we had back on Monday. I did some checking. Afternoon highs, we had a high today in the low 80s. You typically don't have that till about the first to second week of September. So we're running a little bit early with this mild spell that we've got right now. Let's go ahead and jump to the 7-day forecast and show you how it's going to stick around. The only weather bugaboo that we can talk about is maybe a little bit of wet weather over the weekend. Looks like there will be a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms, maybe on and off, It'll kind of be spotty, and that's on Saturday into Saturday night. I think on Sunday, we're actually going to see dry air work across the area, and that's going to push that rain chance out. Looking ahead to next week, the weather actually looks really, really nice. We're going to find dry conditions, I think, for Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures running a little bit below normal for this time of the year, lows in the 60s, highs generally in the mid-80s. We'll start sneaking in a chance for a little bit of wet weather by around the middle of next week. So good-looking forecast and a great-looking feast for this evening. And again, we're going to be displaying that feast coming up in the 6 o'clock show. Steve, back to you.
All right, Jamie.